everyone. Don't worry about why I got this hoodie on. We'll talk about it a little later. Anyway, I'm your girl, the visionary founder of Mpulse Summit, one of the most anticipated hair summits out there. Faith-based. It's going to be in Charlotte, North Carolina, September 27th through the 29th. It's a year of restore. We're celebrating 7 years, and we're ready to rebuild, revive, restore everything. So you can register at impulsesummit.com because it's bigger than hair and better than that. Joel 2:25 says the year of restore, and it is a year of pure restoration. I'm excited. So you can go ahead and lock in to Mpulse Summit. We have some amazing things. I told y'all not to ask me about this. I told y'all not to ask me about this because this is something we're going to talk about tonight. I have a young lady out of Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and she is in a collaboration with her mom, but she is in collaboration with Mpulse Summit, and she is one of our VIP exhibitors this year. Our VIP exhibitor is Kayla Linton of Thrive Mental Health Apparel. And I want to welcome her here. Now, we're going to talk even more in depth with it because there's so many things that we need to know more about her apparel, about just the victories that she's overcome, and all about who and what Thrive is. So y'all, please welcome here with me none other than Miss Kayla Linton.
Hey, what it is, y'all. I had to do my little opening saying that I say on TikTok. So usually on TikTok, I'll be like, what it is, y'all. It's your girl, Kayla from TL Thrive. So I'm here, y'all. I'm so excited to be here with Miss Micheline. Thank you for having me tonight.
So Kayla, I love that intro. That was just dope. You like, you used to be cheesing over here. I'm like, look,
yes, people love it. And it's not correct grammar, but hey, it is what it is.
They get it. It's you, uniquely you. So listen, Kayla, we got to get deep into you. And we got to get deep into what has inspired you to go into Thrive.
What inspired me to go into TL Thrive, man, just uplifting others. I was at a very dark point in my life back in 2022. I was trying to find everything, I was trying to find my passion, and I was doing things from photography to baking to party planning to making custom t-shirts, custom tumblers, things like that. And I really fell into the custom side. But while I was going through a separation, I was going through, being broke, feeling like I was alone, losing relationships and friendships. I dove into what I loved the most, and that was customizing things. So I was like, let me find a way to help others, to deal with, things that I'm dealing with. So I was like, okay, let me make some shirts. So I was like, well, let me not make just any type of shirts. Let me make motivational tees. So then I joined a t-shirt group, and she was like, well, take it a little further because everybody has motivational tees. And I was like, okay. I was like, so let me deep dive into, what I've been dealing with. And that was depression. I had weight gain, all types of stuff. So I was like, okay, let's do mental health apparel. Right. So in that whole stream of me brainstorming different ideas and things like that, I was like, okay, let my first shirt, since I want to, play my brand off my last name, which is Linton. I started off with the Linton's Thrive. So I was like, okay, let my first tee be Thrive, which is the one that's sitting right here. And Thrive means to grow, to develop, to succeed, to prosper, and to flourish, and to be your best self. Okay. So that was my first design right here. And I created this design all by myself. I surprised myself through the whole process. And then I just started getting deeper into different sayings. I would hear, people on podcasts talk and kind of, bite off of their words a little bit. And I created most of my designs that's on my website right now at tlthrive.com. And the rest is history. I guess we'll talk about that too.
You're such a young entrepreneur. So how old are you, if you don't mind?
I am 31.
31. So you are so young, but such a powerful entrepreneur that you took it by the reins and you're like, I'm riding this horse. I'm riding. So, with someone who has experience, you know, and like you said, you built this off of what you went through, because I can personally say I went through a mild depression when I went through, you know, the menopause, and, you know, still remnants of it every now and then would come through, and, you know, just all these social anxieties, like you said, all these things that we've been, you know, going through, but we suffer in silence.
We do.
What can we do to encourage someone to overcome those challenges? Because, you know, crying in the shower, driving from work crying, you know, you didn't want anyone else to know because you're supposed to be the strong one in the family, and everyone comes to you, you know, for everything. You're
so,
not to see them.
Now that you just said that, I am the oldest of 6 children. My mom has 3 girls and my dad has 3 boys. Okay. So with me being the oldest, I just felt like everybody was looking at me to be the one, like, I'm gonna be the first one to go to college, graduate from college. Kayla got to get a good job. Kayla got to do this. Kayla got to take care of her family. Like, it was a lot of pressure on me, on top of other things that was going on in my life as well. But things that people could do to overcome these challenges is a few things that I did. I prayed, give all glory to God. I journaled as much as I could, because I didn't really like writing or reading or whatever, because a lot of people don't want to journal or write things down, but it does help. I've gotten better at it over the course of the last 4 years, but I did that. I used to read affirmations all the time, because the power of I am is in the tongue. So I listen to podcasts. My favorite podcast is Keep It Positive, Sweetie by Crystal Renee Hazlett. When I tell you, that podcast is on its 7th season right now. And I go to their live shows, which started last year. With me doing that, that's healing me from my social anxiety, from my depression, from my low self-esteem, because when she's out there hosting these events and things like that, you see other people that has the same issues as you. You know what I'm saying? You're not alone. So it just helps out a lot. So I encourage people to pray, to journal, to read their affirmations, and find their favorite podcast, book, or whatever interests you, because it definitely helps out with the depression and anxiety and things like that.
See, that's a good tip, because a lot of times, you know, we're pray and then we forget to write it down. But it says to write it down and make it plain. And then listening, you are what you hear. And, you know, you said you put the positive affirmations, and I wrote down the fact that you are what you wear. You know, you can read it and wear it, and it will fill you back up where your tank may be empty. Correct. And that's what I see, that when I wear this, you know, and I wore this in Houston, and it just reminded me, like, I'm unapologetically me, myself, and that I can't be anybody else, you know. And this is one of your creatives that I wear. And, you know, just keep it on a hoodie. I love a hoodie, you know, because it's something that just keeps you sound and secure. And so that's what it's about there.
Yes, ma'am.
So your brand emphasis, it emphasizes so many things, the positive, the self-care. How do you personally practice self-care, and what advice do you give to others who are struggling with that?
The way I personally, and y'all gonna laugh at me, practice self-care. I go to concerts multiple times a year. That is my thing. Okay, y'all. Like,
your mom, you came back
I'm a concert junkie. I don't care if I got $1 to my name after I buy them tickets. Like, that's one way to practice self-care for me. I like to go get my hair cut. I just cut off all my locks after 8 years. I've been practicing a lot of self-love here recently. I decided to go back to school because that's something that I doubted myself on for a very long time, like over 12 years. So I was like, well, I'm gonna do this for me. You know, I'm gonna do this for me and not worry about what other people think. Oh, she going back to school after 12 years. She see all her friends or whatever. They doing all this with their degree. Oh, why she going back to school now? You know, I don't want to listen to all the, you know, the side talk. I'm going back to school for me because I want to better my career. And I see myself elevating. Right. And the last thing is just staying at home and being with my family is how I help with self-care, because, you know, a lot of people, they like to be in the streets. They like to be in the streets. I'm like, they be like, Kayla, why you don't go out? Because I like to be at home with my family. Like, that's what I love to do. Self-care doesn't always have to be about, yes, it's taking care of yourself, but it's just also surrounding yourself with love and doing the things that you want to do, right? Yeah. So that's what I do.
Yeah. And so with younger people looking at this and more mature people, right? Sometimes we don't take the advice of, we say, oh, they're too young to know. But you are a mature person that understands self-love and self-affirmations and just talking to yourself, My dad always say the smartest person in the room is the person you talk to the most, and that's you. You're going to talk to yourself. And just knowing where you are and where you're going, because not only are you have your creatives, but you also are full-time in so many aspects. You are a wife, you are a mom, you're working 12 hours, not only that, you're getting out, like you say, you walk it and you talk it. That's what you're talking, really walking it and talking it with your business, that you're not just wearing it, but you are the true person that's living in it. So affirmations or quotes on your tee, they uplift those who are wearing it and those who are reading it. Your decision of what you're going to showcase, those decision of what you're going to do that day, like you said, you did that on your own. Yeah. How do you come up with these things? And, I know you want to help other people.
How I come up with it. I just honestly, the hoodie that you're wearing right now, unapologetically, me, myself, and I'm me at the end of the day. I'm me. So that's how I came with that. Unapologetically, I am me. And I had to hold myself to that, because you don't want to go around trying to bite off this person or bite off this other person, and then not be authentically yourself, right? Because that can come across as, you being fake.
Right.
I got that a lot in high school, because I was trying to fit in this crowd, trying to fit in that crowd. And to this day, I'm so much myself. People just be like, people come to me. Like, I don't try to fit myself in nobody's crowd. Like, when I'm at work, it's a whole bunch of different cliques and stuff. I sit in the break room by myself, type on my computer, do my work, and people come up, oh, hey, Kayla, I ain't seen you today. Oh, hey, I just want to speak to you. Oh, let me sit down with you, have lunch. That's the kind of energy I want to attract. I don't want to be the one going, to your desk to be like, okay, what you got going on? So I just want to be authentically myself and have, I want to be the magnet. I want to be the leader. And I want people to come to me, like attract to me. So that's the reason why I created that hoodie. This one right here that I got on, overwhelmed, still fighting.
I need that one too.
Baby, I'm overwhelmed every day.
That's it.
But I'm still walking and I'm talking, like you said. I'm still fighting. I'm still in this battle. And I'm not giving up. So it's hard, but it can be done. I know a lot of people may feel like overwhelmed in different things and situations in their life. But as long as you have a strong support system, go out there and talk and keep fighting, you'll win the battle.
Don't mess this.
It's a cultural divide. I'm gonna get it on the flow. 40 acres in the mule. This is bigger than the music. Yeah, they tried to rig the game, but you can't fake influence. Hey, I'm tripping, I'm sliding, I'm riding through the back like bust that on a beat, bro. Deep out in rap. He a freak though, man down. Call like Ember Lambs, tell him breathe. Let them boys to the cross, they walk around like thieves. What's up with these Draconio? Trying to see Compton. In the street can hate me, bump them all in they mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. Finna crash on his body, I'm John Stockton. What?
And that's what's so important about you being a part of coming to Mpulse Summit, right? Is that we want to go ahead and start now putting a light on the conversation, putting a light on what you do, how you do it, how you walk, how you talk, and you are a prodigy of your product. Yes. You are a person that says, this is me. Like, I've been apologizing all my life. I'm tired of apologizing. It's just me, myself, and I got 3 people. You know what I'm saying? For you. Which one you want today? Like, which one you want today? You want this one, And that's how it is when it comes to understanding an entrepreneur, being young and understanding that consistency across the board is so key when it comes to that. So when you bring your tees, your t-shirts, your sweatshirts, your hat, because you have a hat on as well, what impact do you think, and not hope, we're going to change that to what impact will your tees and other paraphernalia have on your guests or your customers?
I believe that the impact will be very powerful, motivating, positive, and healing. That's what I wish to promote. Anything besides that, I don't want any parts of it. Like I lost a great relationship in my life because they didn't want to be positive about the situation. And they look to me as their therapist. I'm not here to be your therapist, guys. I just want to go ahead and let you know I'm working on myself as well. But this brand is to empower you, to motivate you. And I use the word empower on every shirt.
Yes.
On the sleeve, on every shirt, there's like a empowerment fist. You could take it however you want to take it. Black Lives Matter, empowerment, women, it's Women's Month right now. Like, just strong. And we're climbing a mountain. There's a mountain there.
Yes, it is.
That mountain, and we're going to survive, right? So I just want to empower people.
This year, Mpulse Summit has started something big. Listen up. It's called Regroup. Regroup is a Facebook group that we started where we can come together and collab together with those who are from the north, south, east, and west. Those who have the like mind of going in and being empowered by each other. So join our Facebook group, Regroup, and we can come in and follow you back. You are a vital part of a caring family that lifts each other up. Share inspirational content, and offer heartfelt encouragement. Also, be the first to get exclusive discounts, live event updates, and transformative experiences that pave the way to our Mpulse Summit event. So come join us. Let's walk this path together. Your restoration journey matters. So click join now and become a part of our community today. The beauty and barber industry is evolving fast, and if you're not plugged in, you're falling behind. The Regroup Tour is your exclusive chance to connect, learn, and level up in ways that will transform your business and craft. This premium network and educational event is designed for ambitious beauty pros who refuse to be left behind. Stay ahead of the latest trends and techniques in marketing, business, cutting, color, and styling. Because in our industry, knowledge is power and connection is currency. Tickets only $25, light refreshments included. The real impact begins in the room. Connections are made, doors are open, and the ones who show up are the ones who level up. Don't watch from the sidelines. Secure your spot now and get ready to transform your business, your mindset, and your future. Register today because success is waiting, but only if you're in the room. Being in a safe environment of being able to speak to someone because you went through it, because I know with me, speaking out on some of the things I spoke out on that I went through and still go through in my life, that someone else turned around and said, man, you describing me right now. I identify with you. Hey, what you going through? Ooh, I understand. And you said you are the only one. For so long, Kayla, I thought I was the only one that was going through this, and I needed to fight and struggle and without having a conversation. And, whether it's childhood trauma or whether it is, adult trauma, things that you go through, that if you do not face these things forward, they're going to always be there until you learn to get these challenges in front of you and say, listen, this is me. I struggle with this. I'm still finding out who I am. I'm still,
you have to be honest with yourself, because if you're not honest with yourself, you're going to be in the same spot that you've been in. So if you don't recognize, those challenges and those difficulties in your life, you're not going to move forward. Yes. So you have to start with those things. Like I said, affirmations, just speaking to yourself. If you're not, the praying type, just like I said, read affirmations, read a book, go watch a podcast, do something. Just do something. Just get up and do something. Whether it's you going on a walk, listening to music, you have to start somewhere. So yeah, that's what I just want to do. I just want to motivate and just empower people to do it great. Just believe in themselves.
So last year was the first year that we incorporated the mental health panel, and we did a panel for men, that they were in menopause, and that was the name of that one. And then we had one we just strictly talked about for the ladies and relationships, just the mental health. And it's a big part. It's a big part of your brand. And it's something that I think a lot of people, we didn't touch on it until I actually kind of went through, again, some of the things I went through, that we actually like, we do need to bring awareness to this because it's a silent killer. Yes. What do you think that sometimes, the misconception that people have about mental health and how has Thrive changed the narrative of it? Because people have a misconception that, they use certain words about mental health. No, I'm not crazy. No, I'm not, I'm not stupid. I'm not none of these things. They have a misconception.
Yes. And that's what I was about to say. Like, they were like, oh, nobody's going to listen to me. Somebody will listen. Open your mouth. Like, you have to be vocal about it. You can't shut down. I've been guilty of that. So I can speak on it, but I've been guilty of shutting down, not showing my feelings, and not talking to somebody. But you have to talk. That is the main thing. And that is the biggest misconception is, oh, nobody's going to listen, so I'm just going to keep my mouth closed. Or what's the saying? The people like, how's your day? But like, well, if I told you, what is it? What if I told you it won't change nothing, or ain't nobody gonna listen anyway? Yeah, that's the thing. Somebody will listen to you, right? Yeah. I don't know if it's gonna be the right person, but you have to keep going through, people. Don't be afraid to talk to, anyone. Use your best judgment, have discernment. But you do have to, let it out. Because if you keep building it up, it will eat you alive. Okay. People, like you said, it's a silent killer, right?
Yes, it is.
And this is not off topic, but it's something that's, very personal to me. This guy I went to high school with was literally just on Facebook Live telling us that, hey, I'm done. 2 days ago, Saturday, I'm done. I can't do it no more. And a few hours later, he was gone. So he had no one to talk to. He had no one to talk to. Yeah, it was people on his live saying, man, call me or whatever. Ain't nobody call that man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that I'm getting chills over here because like I went to high school with him. I knew him personally. And for him to say he's giving up. And how many of y'all graduated with this man? And nobody could talk to him, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's just stuff like that. Another misconception I would say, let's see. Oh, he a man, he's strong, he got it.
Yes.
Or she the head of the household, she got it.
Right.
No. Right. Like we need help too.
Yes.
We may not, like I said, may not be vocal. It all starts with being vocal.
Yeah.
May not be vocal about it, but I'm sleeping all day.
Yeah.
Right after I get off work. I'm not socializing with the family or whatever it may be.
Yes. Little signs. It's signs like that. Like you just described the things that, want to hurry up home, take a shower, get in the bed.
Yeah.
Like, I want this day to be over, or just crying and don't know why you're crying in the shower.
You're not eating,
don't have
everybody attitude, and you're not PMSing. Like,
woo, Kayla.
So like, it's just things that weight gain. That was one of my signs. I gained a whole bunch of weight. I ain't want to socialize with nobody. Don't talk to me.
Don't
look my way. Like
the phone, just text me because
when you look or somebody calling on the phone, you look at it and you roll your eyes.
Yeah. Yeah.
That type of thing. You don't want to socialize. You don't want to do nothing. You just tired.
But people don't understand that. And I think that's the misconception, is that people think that you're acting funny or, what's wrong with you? It's not the fact that it's not you. Right. It's not you. When they say what's wrong with you, it's not me, because I'm not like this. this is not me.
Yeah.
This is someone else's out of body experience that I'm going through right now.
Yeah.
I don't want to be here. Do you think I want to go through a fact of crying all night, or a fact of just not even wanting to talk, or just not being? Do you think I want that? No.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just you in your head. And my wife suffers from mild depression, so I deal with it firsthand. You know, it be times where she'd be like, don't touch me, or, you know, I don't want to talk right now. And I'll be like, okay. And I know how to deal with it. I'm like, well, go journal.
Yes.
Go watch your podcast. Go write, you know, go read your Bible, do something. For her birthday last year, I bought her Sarah Jakes Roberts, her books. I bought her Tabitha Brown books. I bought her like 3 or 4 journals so she could have some type of way to release it. You know? So it's a lot of misconceptions, but those are the top 2 that I think are very important. Don't just assume that somebody's okay.
Yeah. I wrote in there one day, check on the ones that you think are strong, because we're not. A lot of times, like you said, that was the cry out that he had. He went live.
It's the next design that's dropping, y'all.
Strength. You got to read it because it's backwards.
Strength is what we gain from the madness we survive.
That's a deep one. I need that one. Like, I need one for every day of the week, to be honest with you. Yeah. Because it's just a constant reminder of the fact that, yeah, you're strong to a certain point. You know, not too long ago, I was upstairs and I said, oh, I'm not going to give up. No, I got this. Because when you see things and when you're going through things, you want to feel like, okay, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? Stick a pin in it, stick a fork in it. I'm done. Which is why we have created the Signature VIP and the Signature VIP Exhibitor, because of the fact that we wanted to expound on those individuals who have a purpose and a meaning behind their brand. Yes. And it's not just something to say, okay, I got my name on it or my signature on it. No, yours actually is telling a story. And you are actually telling a journey that not just you, but millions of other women and men and children are going through. They're going through the fact of they don't know how to survive, and less more how to thrive during the periods of time when you're doing things, and how to turn off that TV and stop listening to the news and start reading, or start looking at podcasts or journals or something that's going to just constantly, at night, sometimes we'll play just nothing but soaking music. There's something just soak in and just take out all the day's drama and all the day's, trials and tribulations, and just focus on that, which is why we're so proud to have you a part of Mpulse Summit, because it's a story, and Mpulse Summit tells stories. We tell that person that's out there that people may have overlooked, that guy's girl or guy's gal that people have overlooked and did not even realize what they're doing, and how I can read that and be like, okay, yes. I take another breath. I can do this again. And, changing the narrative of mental health awareness, how does it change it? How does TL Thrive change it?
Change the narrative? Let's see. I ain't even thought that far, honestly. Like, I just want, like I said, I just want to empower people to just be them best selves, man. Like, I have a t-shirt that says it's okay not to be okay. Like, it's okay not to be okay. Like, nobody out here is perfect. No. Not even your favorite celebrity on TV.
No, that's not imperfection.
Beyonce, right? She is not
something wrong with them. Exactly.
She is not perfect. She would literally sit here and tell you, like, I'm not perfect. So just don't strive to be perfect, man. Like, just be yourself and ask for help. That's it.
That's a pin in it right there. Ask for everyone. 911. Ask for help.
Actually, now it's 988.
Oh, really? They changed
988 for mental health awareness. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's like the suicide line. It's
that's good. So y'all put a note in that. 988 is the mental health line. Yep. That's good. Kayla, I'm telling you, see, I'm learning something. something. So call out for help at 988.
988.
That's deep. And so what are you looking forward to being in Charlotte with us in September?
Oh, I was too excited, y'all. I am too excited. When my mom freaking told me that I was going to be a part of Mpulse Summit, I was like, the one you go to every year. I said, with that beautiful woman up there to be in all them outfits. I said, yes, honey, sign me up. Where do I need to sign? So I am super excited. I'm gonna, try to have as much apparel there as I can. Of course, I am only one person. We is only a one-man band, okay? But I'm gonna try to have as much there as possible, and different knickknacks. Coming soon, we're gonna be releasing some journals and things like that. So I'm super excited about that. I've been trying to find the right manufacturer, things like that, to get the journals. And yeah, it's gonna be cool.
So I'm gonna say this, Kayla. They don't have to wait until September, which is why you are a signature exhibitor. They can go ahead and start wearing your apparel now. They can get it to tlthrive.com, like right now, and you have all the different things that you have on there, right?
Yes.
And it comes in colors.
Yeah, it comes in different colors. So our signature colors are black, gold, and white. And then during holiday seasons, like last month for Black History Month, I had red and green. So for different things, throughout the year, we'll have different colors, but our main brand colors are black, gold, and white. So yeah, but you can get it at tlthrive.com. If you sign up for our email list, I send a lot of discount codes. So, and I like to help y'all out, right? And we just got Afterpay this week, y'all. So pay it forward.
I'm Afterpay.
Yes. So get as much as you want, and just know that you got to pay in 2 weeks. Okay.
I love it.
But yeah, just go ahead and grab it now so y'all can be ready for Mpulse Summit for real.
And we're going to talk about that because I want something special to happen before that. So listen, we want to show you a little bit about the experience of Mpulse Summit and about Thrive. So y'all sit back and watch this right here.
This changed my perspective. This changed everything about me and what I wanted to do and my purpose. That's what that did. That's what Mpulse Summit did for me.
Mpulse Summit was birthed off of things that was missing. And that is servitude. That is gratitude. So it's a lot of things that we are giving out there that a lot of people are hungry for. I do this not for money. I'm gonna say this again. I do this not for money, right? I do this because we love people. All the rest of it is gonna come.
Take it to the next level. I need to regain that passion, which is why I'm here. This is all God while I'm here, because financially there is no way I'm supposed to be here.
The first thing is your words are powerful. Let me say that again. Your words are powerful. So if you're saying, I can't, I'm having a hard time, I don't know how, it is called a law of attraction. But the reality is, until you say, I am going to do this, then you might go back and say, what did I do when I first started out? What did I do when I was hungry? What did you do? Hey, my name is Michelin. Come on, man. Hey, my name is Michelin. Oh, your hair is so amazing. Right? Go back to where you started. Back to basics.
It's a cultural divide. I'ma get it on the flow.
You really about to do it?
40 acres in the mule. This is bigger than the music.
You really about to do it?
Yeah, they tried to rig the game, but you can't fake influence.
They get on it like that.
Hey, I'm tripping, I'm sliding, I'm riding through the back like buck. Bust that on a beat, bro, deep bow, and we rap. He a freak though, man down, call like Amber Lambs, tell him breathe. Let them boys to the cross, they walk around like T's. What's up with these Japonio? Trying to see Compton. In the street can hate me, bump them all in they mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. Finna crash on his body, I'm John Stockton. What?
And I am here with the visionary founder, the creator of tlthrive.com. And she's been dropping some nuggets tonight. And if you are in the equation of what she's been talking about, if you are feeling like what she's saying, that's me. You need to join her and so many millions more. That's going to be at Mpulse Summit in Charlotte, North Carolina at Restore 2025 is the year of the restoration. And so we are excited about that, and you can register. We have Afterpay. Yes, we do. You can lock in. We have Afterpay. We have subscriptions to get you in the building. The only way you're going to win the race, you got to get in it. The only way you're going to be a winner, you got to go ahead and get into the building of Mpulse Summit. This is our 7th year. 7 years of us going strong, and we are so excited about where God is going to take us to. And he's bringing us and attaching us like a magnet to amazing people like Kayla. I have learned so much this evening from her, and I'm looking forward to see, what else is she going to bring to Mpulse Summit in our 2025 in September, in a couple more months from now. Okay, so y'all, welcome back, Miss Kayla.
Hey.
So Kayla, your mom has been with us for 7 years, right? She's been with us for 7 years. And I'm quite sure she came home, bragging and talking about all the things that she learned, things that she's doing. And you sit back and, okay, mom, I get it. But now you are a signature VIP exhibitor yourself. How do you feel about that?
It's a little overwhelming. It's a little overwhelming because I'm the type of person where everything has to be tea. Like, I have to make sure that I have my banner. Look, I just told her, I said, I got to order my retractable banner. I got to make sure my tablescape is good. I just ordered my credit card thing from Shopify. Like, look, I'm ahead of the game. Well, 7 months away?
Yes.
I'm trying to get ready, but I know it's going to be a great experience. I know this is a calling from God. I know it is, because I have been rebranding TL Thrive since December. Okay. I took 2 years off. Well, a year and a half off from doing TL Thrive. It was originally the Linton Thrive before, back in May of 2022. That's what I came out with. I started on TikTok, and my first month after I launched, I made $1,000. Actually, it wasn't even a month. It was 8 days. I made $1,000 just by creating content on TikTok. Now, that's a lot of work. I was posting every day. I was still a driver at the time at my full-time job. I work at Amazon, y'all, so I'll be out there delivering your packages. Yeah. But anyway, so I was doing that full-time. On my breaks, I would edit some content, would finish editing, and then I would post about two times a day, every single day, 7 days straight, with how old was she at the time? About 7-month-old baby.
Wow.
Working full-time, 40 hours a week, and trying to launch a business. And this is my first time doing all of that at one time. So I got really burnt out. When I tell you I was posting content 7 days straight for a good 6 months, like no stop, non-stop, lighting, lights, camera, action. Okay. That was me, all on TikTok. Some of the videos are still there at TL Thrive on TikTok. And you'll just see like the transformation, but I got burnt out, and I was just like, forget it. Nobody's watching it anyway. I ain't sales. I was focused on sales. I wasn't focused on building a community.
Yes.
You have to build a community.
Awesome. Yes, and then we asked about the balance.
My designs is popping. Like, I know. Because when I go out in the street, they be like, oh, where you get that from? I released hats, bought a whole hat press, started doing all this stuff. Wasn't selling. I said, Lord, so maybe my stuff ain't good. Like, so I got defeated. I did. I took a year off, a year and a half off. And I was like, look, let me go ahead and get back in this game, because not only was it helping me, I built 2,000 followers on TikTok, and they was all asking me when I was coming back. I said, so my little self is the only person that's taking me out of this game. These 2,000 people are asking, where you at? So I need to get back out there for them, whether it's sending my self-affirmations in my emails or just opening back up my website so the people on my email list can at least reorder their favorite product, right? I need to start small and just gradually do it, So that's what I did. I relaunched in December, changed the name. So now it's TL Thrive, because I ain't want everybody to be wearing my last name on their back. So how my logo used to be on these shirts, which I'll give these away for free in all my packages, but it says the Lintons Thrive on the back of them. And I was like, I really don't want everybody to be wearing my last name on their back. So that's why I rebranded. Now it's TL Thrive. So that's what I did. And to come back in December. And I just wanted it to be more authentically me. Yes. And to take my time on my brand, because it's not going to be an overnight, thing. My goal in the next 5 years is to have everybody in each state to at least have, TL Thrive on, we almost there though. We almost there.
It's gonna happen.
I got a little sales map. I got a little sales map. We got a few. So if you see your state on here, rep you some TL Thrive.
Oh, I see Florida on there. Okay, I see Florida on there, and Charlotte, North Carolina.
Florida. I almost got the whole East Coast. I almost got the whole East Coast.
Oh, see, that's what
I want to just be. I just want to, like I said, spread empowerment.
Yeah. And that's the you find your balance, because like you said, what you did before was like, I like being home. When you talked about that balance, I like being around my family. I like, being in a surround sound with people who I feel safe with. And that's important, because a lot of times people don't realize, until you get out of your own way, like you said, we be in our way a lot of times, opposed to us saying, I can do this. Let me see what made me keep doing it for those 6 months. And then when you don't think nobody's watching, all of a sudden they say, hey, Kayla, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? You're like, they missed me.
Depressed.
They missed me,
And that made me feel good to know that people I ain't never met a day in my life, but they know me off social media and TL Thrive. They know me from my t-shirts. You know what I'm saying? And it helped them. So they're like, where are you? Like, come back. Like, we need more of this. And so I did it. I'm not back fully on social media because that take time, child. I done got out of the content creating realm. I'm trying to get back in it, but I'm coming back for sure.
This is a challenge that I want us to do, Kayla. I want anyone who's on this live to go to your site, right, and purchase a paraphernalia from you. Because we want to go ahead and get that in. Now, what I do need them to do is the challenges. I need them to take a picture, and I need them to tag and share it with both you and Mpulse Summit and all of us. And they can find that tlthrive.com. Yep. When they're taking a picture, they go ahead and showing us that we will give you something special. We will have something special for you in September if you go ahead and start the race. Go ahead and get in the race early, because that's how you're going to win the race early, by saying, don't wait till I'm going to see her in September. No, we're telling you right now, you don't know what Mpulse Summit going to do, because we are gifters. Okay. We are gifters. And if you go ahead and pour into Kayla and her brand right now and challenge it and say, hey, take a picture and show us and tag us so that we can start building that community. Like you said, finding those like-minded individuals. We want to do that. That's what I want to do. And when you would be gifted at Mpulse Summit in front of everybody, well, we, you know what I'm saying? We do it big, all right? Because
now, y'all better get that shirt.
They better understand. And I want the journal as soon as it come out, okay?
I'm working on it. I'm a
journal.
I got a little extra. I got to throw some gold, metallic gold.
Listen, I tell you, I get journals. I pick these up all the time. I'm like, you know what?
I love that.
Like, I'm picking all over the place, and I'm looking at, okay, my girl is over here. Even though I don't know her, guess what? She's my girl, because of the fact that I want to, I want to push and support and make sure that we put that brand out there like your brand, because it's something special. The material, I've washed this maybe 4 times already. Nothing has came off of it. Nothing has, nothing. It's still quality. Yes, I don't have to worry about no little pics on it, and I got to worry about getting.
I still got hoodies and shirts from 2 years ago.
Look, I don't have to worry about getting that lint thing, that little thing to get little pictures. Baby, I don't.
It ain't no cheap hoodie. It ain't no cheap hoodie.
Oh, this ain't no cheap one. Oh yeah, but I tell you, it's good. That's it. So I want you to know here. So listen, you got another question. What has been the most rewarding experience since you launched it? Like, and what lessons have you learned? Yes,
I would say just seeing people's growth and their love and their joy for the brand. I had a girl when I relaunched. She sent me a personal email, and she was like, "I am so happy you're back." She was like, because those affirmations, they mean a lot to me. And I don't know if I mentioned this, but I send out affirmations every single Sunday, whether it's 2 or 3 affirmations for you to repeat throughout the week. And she was like, I really miss those affirmations. So just the fact that I helped that one person and she personally emailed me and told me that when I relaunched, that's enough right there. Like, for me to keep going. Like, I haven't missed a Sunday since.
Yeah. And so listen to you, just keeping going and stuff like that, because those are lessons that you learn, that when you stop, you don't know who you're affecting. You never know who you're affecting if you stop. And I'm always big on watching, whether it's a TikTok or whether somebody that says some affirmation, they say, repeat this if you want this. And I'm like, okay, I'm repeating this. And I'm saying this. Or on our mirror, we have I ams all over our mirror. I am wealthy. I am healthy. I am powerful. Like these things like here. And then we have restore, revive, reset, all the reads that means again.
Yes.
And it just keeps us going. And so just to be a part of you we receive the emails with the affirmations is just confirmation that we are on the right track, and we need to see signs and wonders. Chris was like, okay, you're going to start seeing restore. Like the other day I was getting a pedicure and I went down to choose which one I want. And it said restore. And I said, you know what? I've never seen restore on a pedicure chair. And I meant to take a picture of it, but she had things on my fingers that was soaking off. And I'm like, gosh, I said, I forgot to take a picture. That's restore.
Everywhere. Yes. Manifestation. And at the end of all of my affirmation emails, I put, let the power of I am change your life. And then I have share this with whoever, you think needs to receive these affirmations. So not only am I sending them to you, you can share them to whoever you want. Mm-hmm. And they don't even have to know who TL Thrive is. I just want you to share it.
Yeah.
So it can help somebody else. Because it helped me. It's obviously helping the young lady who emailed me and let me know that those affirmations was the big part of the reason why she still subscribed to my email list.
Right now.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I was really happy about that. So I think that's what honestly keeps me going. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. So Mpulse Summit is going to be one of your next, but I know you got some more products. You already talked about your journals. What do we look forward to seeing you and your brand? Where do we look forward to seeing you and your brand at?
Where? Everywhere on all social media platforms. Okay, period. At TL Thrive, at TL Thrive, and then at TLThrive.com. And then next, I'm going to be at the Mpulse Summit, period, in September, 27th to 29th in Charlotte. Yes. But the next things that I have coming up, of course, like I said, is the journals. I want to come out with shorts or like sweatpants. I'm trying to find a good vendor for that. So if anybody knows anybody, let me know. Because I want something real comfortable and something that's going to last long. So I want that to be next. And then cups and tumblers.
Love it. You see me you see me, I'm going,
yes, cups and tumblers. I want to get back into my creations. I want to get back into my creations because I really did love that. I used to design like custom tumblers. People would get like football tumblers, things like that. I'm not doing custom. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and let you know that, but it's going to be all TL Thrive stuff.
like I know. That was
disclaimer, I'm not doing no custom.
Yes. Customize me one.
I might, put your little name on there for extra.
Yeah. Give me one for Mpulse. Give me one to walk around with, so I don't have to have this other brand. I can have your brand.
But yeah, I want to start doing that. So just look out for that. Subscribe to the email list to stay posted. Because last month for Black History Month, I did a Trailblazer series where I sent out different Black Trailblazers every week. And I highlighted my mom in the last one, and she was just so excited. She wanted to share it, so I got to figure out how to get it so she can share it on social media. But just different things like that, highlighting different, Trailblazers, coming out with different products. You can see all of that on TL Thrive coming soon.
I love it. I'm going to tell you, if you are tuned in today, tonight, whatever time it is, wherever you are across the country, CST or EST, whatever it is, I want you all to know this. Go to tlthrive.com and get your collection. Don't just get one thing, get your hat. Don't be selfish. If you got a spouse, get your spouse one, get your wife, hide your children, get something for everybody. Your children, there's something in there for everybody. We are in our 7th year of Mpulse Summit. And I'm so happy. My Kayla is going to be there too. I have a daughter.
I'm excited, y'all. I'm excited to meet you in person. Actually, I'm going to meet you pretty soon. But yeah. Yeah, so I'm so excited for that, and just to see all the beautiful faces at Mpulse Summit this year. So yeah.
Yes, so go ahead and prepare. 2025 is going to be simply amazing because we're going to have our affirmations. And Kayla, if you come out for some affirmations for us to say through Mpulse Summit to share on our prayer lines or through our Mpulse Summit site, let us know what you come across so that we can definitely get everyone in the building. Registration is open 2025. You can scan the QR code. You can go to our website. You'll see that we're constantly uploading. We get ready to constantly upload our new course specialist that's going to be joining us this year. We're excited about that as well. And the fact that we're going to be also promoting and pushing and supporting our brands that's out there, our brands that's doing things and thriving. And so be restored. Be restored. It's Joel 2:25. It's already said it. Read that over and over and over. All the things that you don't think that you're going to get anymore. God said, I'm going to give it to you bigger and better. And it's because of the fact that you believed in him, you trusted. Those who endure is the ones who get it, right? The ones who are going to endure to the end, the ones who hold on, even when you want to give up. God is saying, I got you. The Regroup Tour, you can register for that. We're going to be starting off in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. We're going to be in Columbia, South Carolina. We're going to be in Jacksonville, Florida. We're going to be in Alabama. We're going to be, of course, in Charlotte, North Carolina. So we're going to be in different places. If you want us to come there, let us know so that we can be a part. You can be a part of the Regroup Tour. Again, one of our signature VIPs, which is Kayla's mom.
It's my mama, y'all.
Hey, Miss Renee. And so this young lady here has her brand. So she is one of our signature VIPs that's coming there. Another signature VIP, we have Miss Marcia Bradley. She's another signature VIP that has joined us. And we have another signature VIP, Miss Ingrid Jaws. This is another young lady that you're going to see and hear about as well. And so this is Kayla Linton, TL Thrive, mental health apparel. Don't get it misunderstood. All of us have something and we all need something, and we need you, Kayla, in our life. And I'm so happy. I cannot wait to meet you. I cannot wait to meet you. I have a Kayla too. Her name is Michaela. So, Mama Kayla is going to be there for the first year, and Mama Kaya is going to be there for the first year. So, we all about family. It's a family affair at Mpulse Summit. It is divine connection, and that is the currency that we have to spend. And when you are connected to the right people, God is going to provide everything, all of your resources. God is going to be there as long as you connect with the right people. We're so glad that you connected with us.
Yes.
Kayla, I don't know whether you noticed. I know you say you have an opening, right? But I have something I said at the end.
What you got?
I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Oh, thank you, Miss Micheline. I love you too.
We'll see you in September, if not before.